This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Plenty of action going on around the world, including Molly Picklum, who won the WSL Tour event over in Hawaii, an Australian. So our Australian surfers are doing particularly well this year. We spoke to Jack Robinson a couple of weeks ago, Margaret River local.
AKA Shaun's boyfriend.
Oh, I love him, mate. He's absolutely outstanding.
You were like a 17-year-old girl at a Harry Styles concert.
Well, here's the
I
thing,
still
right?
laugh at the fact that when I was checking out his Instagram, every photo was like by Shaun McManus, like by Shaun McManus, like by Shaun McManus.
I saw him up at...
Was he ever so dreamy?
I saw him up at Calbarry, and we were surfing at this place, just me and my youngest son, and he came in the water, and
So did you.
It was one of those moments where he was right next to me, and he was talking to Ollie.
Yeah.
And I couldn't say a word. I didn't know how to. I was
Didn't you?
starstruck.
You really want him to like you? Or
Of course,
you
of course I did.
didn't know what your in was?
Yep.
Like asking a surfing question? Because he's a surfer and you're surfing.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been lame. Whatever I would have.
It would have
I
been.
just knew it would have come out.
It would have
lame.
been for sure.
Anyway,
I'm on the radio!
I used to be the
I
Rope's my cousin.
that's exactly how it would have come out. Molly took out the tour event yesterday. She was absolutely overwhelmed.
Honestly, I don't think it's sunk in as much as what it will, but yeah, I'm super happy to have taken it out. Winning on the tour doesn't come easy, so I'll take it for sure.
It certainly doesn't.
You know what? I've never met a bad Molly.
No,
That's
it's a
true.
good point.
Molly's a great.
Salt of the
Meldrum.
earth.
Yeah.
Salt of the earth.
Ringwald.
Gaby, I went to school with her. She's fantastic.
Molly Gaby. What?
Yeah, her name's Molly Gaby. What?
I don't know. Does
She's
that
amazing, amazing
Molly
volleyballer. Amazing.
Molly,
Okay.
Molly baller.
Yeah, Molly
Was she
baller.
tall too?
Yeah,
She
she
tall?
was. Yeah.
Got to be athletic, don't you?
Yeah.
Moving on to cricket, and I'm steering away from the Australian team. We're going to talk about the WA team. So they're going to play Tasmania today. Begins a Sheffield Shield game, but they're so strong at the moment. They fielded a second 11 team playing against a South Australian second 11 team as a build-up. And get a load of this. Ashton Turner, who's the captain of our Scorchers team,
Can't get a game.
can't
in our
get a
first
game
11.
in the Shield team. So he yesterday hit 167 runs.
Hmm.
Josh Philippi, who's been playing in the Big Bash and been a star in the Big
Yeah.
Bash for the last 8 or 9 seasons.
Wicket keeper, yep.
He can't get a game either. 161 he smashed.
Jesus.
Wow.
And Cooper Connolly, who was the star of the Big
Yes.
Bash for WA, he hit 61 runs. So they're the calibre of guys running around in the seconds.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty good second 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
Far
Should
out.
some people be taken out of the firsts and replaced with the seconds?
Well, they're going to be under pressure with these types of players, Nath, getting around in the seconds for sure. So hopefully WA can keep their form going, although they lost against South Australia last week.
Bit of chat that Cam Bancroft might be on a plane to India.
Yeah, and I think this is to do with David Warner
Yeah.
being under an asterisk with an elbow injury.
Yep.
And if that's the case, then hopefully he gets looked at. I think most of the pressure comes from the people writing the articles who are
Sure.
saying that Cam Bancroft should be the guy. I know. Well, I don't know.
No. Shaun categorically knows what.
No, when you're Cam Bancroft, you're coming from a long way back.
Yeah, sure.
And other players, as we've seen,
Unfairly,
Dave
by the
Warner
way.
and Steve Smith are back playing in the Australian team, but he's coming from a long way back. And the other thing is he plays for West Australia, so you can continually get overlooked for a certain amount of time because the guys from New South Wales are the first people called. So
We get
I'm a
overlooked.
little bit lukewarm on that one now. We'll wait and
Okay.
see.
They never want us, do they? Australia, they never want us. They want our GST, but they don't want us.
Yeah, well, New South Wales is the cricket team who always seems to dominate the Australian landscape, and we've got a lot of champion
Yeah.
players that never get a Guernsey.
And on
here.
top of that, our teams have been doing so well across every form of the game. You
Yeah.
think, well, if our teams are that strong, if New South Wales was that good a team, wouldn't they be doing better? Do you know what I mean?
Look, they've been pretty good too now along the journey. There's no
Oh,
doubt.
okay,
but-
Shaun.
Oh, you're
Why don't you
backing
marry
away
him?
from your
Why
own
don't you marry him,
style.
Shaun?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
just saying that we're hard done by. There's no doubt about that.
All right.
Some things are hard to change, and it was hard for Alistair Clarkson, who was the Hawthorn Premiership coach. He took some time out of the game. North Melbourne lured him back, and they were paying him probably about $1.5 million at least a season.
Huh.
So he's started by North Melbourne doing a documentary and an insight of how Clarko's taken over their new team, the
Yep.
blue and white team. And this is Clarko just talking to the group just a couple of weeks ago.
80 years in your life, and this is this little moment in your life that you're connected to the Hawthorn Footy Club.
Yeah, forgot where he was. Hawthorn Football Club, which he finished up with 3 years ago.
That's awkward.
That is awkward. So hopefully he works that out and we can move forward for the North Melbourne Football
Slip of the
Club, who
tongue.
is paying him an enormous amount of money.
I mean, it probably happens all the time, but it's just that now doco film crews are following everybody everywhere, so we know about it.
I'm glad they put that out as well. The NBA had their All-Stars game yesterday, and
Bit of a
leading up
fizzer,
to
wasn't
it
it?
over the weekend, they had the dunk comp and the three-point comp, and all the celebrities get along there, and everyone jumps out of their seats like Americans do, shouting at everything, and jumping on court and hugging each other. The game itself yesterday was so bad. Like, there was no... I understand that they don't want to get injured because they're all worth a lot of money.
Then don't do it. What's the point then? Yeah, what is the point?
I don't see
Like,
the
just
point.
name
It's
a
waste of time.
all-star starting five or whatever, and that be an honour, but don't
That's
make
why
a
we
play.
never do any like pre-shows or anything before we come back off it, because if we don't want to get injured.
We don't get injured, no.
We don't want to
Absolutely.
get injured.
We've only got a certain amount of good material. We don't want to waste it.
Bloody hell.
Good material.
I hear you, sister.
Yeah. No, good material. Yeah.
Just material.
I mean, relative.
Just material.
They still get the crowds watching. I'm not sure about the TV coverage, whether people are going to, because like for us, we used to watch it all the time, and Michael Jordan and that would be all be playing, shooting the lights out. But now,
Allen Iverson, really. I mean,
well,
if you're gonna
AI,
throw
once he
someone
stopped
out there.
playing, though,
Yeah.
What was the point? I mean, I guess there's not a lot of defence played in those games, is there? So they're high scoring
No, but they
affairs.
kind of used to be relatively competitive. Obviously, again, not trying to hurt yourself, but it's nothing like that. They're just
It's
popping.
hardly state of origin, is it?
No, it's not at all. So it's just, it's not much fun to watch at all. And finally, Tiger Woods finished his competition yesterday, and he shot, I think it ended up being about 1 or 2 over for the game, and it was his first game back since July last year. And he's saying he's only going to play in the major events from here on in. So there's probably 4 or 5 that he'll end up playing in. This is the reason why.
My back the way it is, all the surgeries I have on my back, my leg the way it is, I just can't. That's just going to be my future.
Well,
Can the greatness
so that
of
was from
Tiger
that
Woods
car
win?
crash and stuff that he was
Yeah,
in.
so, but
long-term
before that
back
he
injury.
had so
Yeah.
many back injuries
Yeah.
and surgeries. And, I'd
And
like to know. Wouldn't you like to know about that car crash?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we all know what happened.
Yeah, we do. We do.
To be honest.
Yeah, so
And,
that's the leg injuries
yeah.
from the car crash. yeah.
But he doesn't need any money.
No.
Like, you've got all the money. Why even playing anymore? Even if it slightly hurts you, stop. You've got all the
I
money.
know, but it's about the competitiveness and the drive that he has to be
Take
able
up
to compete
chess.
at the best. And
Exactly.
there is no doubt at some stage in one of these majors he will contend.
Yeah.
And if he's contending, every person around the world's watching. The whole gallery couldn't care less about whoever's number one at the time, Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
They would disappear and they would go and watch the great guy get on a roll. And it'll be
How
something
old
to
is
see.
he now?
Is he 40?
47 yesterday.
47
it's our
yesterday,
show.
Harry says.
Harry, let us guess badly first, please, before telling us.
Harry, this is the rest of the show. Ask us in numbers, and you've just ruined it.
One sport I know about is this.
Are you right? Let's see. Is he right?
47 yesterday.
Yesterday.
No, I don't know. I just said 47.
When's he born now? Now I need to know he's born. He's throwing lies around.
Born December 30, 1975.
That's a terrible birthday.
Actually, that's not.
no.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Just anyone that has a December birthday, Harry, yours is a December birthday.
Yeah, 19th. It's great.
19.
Yeah, everyone's in a good mood.
No, but no one's around. No one really
Everyone's
cares about
back
your thing.
home
Oh,
for
then people try.
Christmas.
Nah,
People
it's
try and
too
put
close to Christmas.
people try and put your Christmas and your birthday present together.
Yeah, and they're
Get
saving
ripped.
themselves for New Year's Eve. They don't want to go too early.
Yeah, no, I think December baby's rubbish.
Yeah.
No, you don't agree?
Yeah, you guys didn't make my birthday party.
Nope.
List?
Didn't invite us.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, he didn't invite us. So.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Yeah,
And nor did Tiger Woods.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've had it with you, Tiger, as well.
The three people that could buy you the most expensive present, but
Yeah.
don't worry.
Oh,
Interesting
Big
choice.
mistake. Huge.
Interesting choice, Harry.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.